Yo, what up? Yeah, baby. Yeah. What up? Black Suburban Dad here. And today I want to talk about how people are trying to cut a certain group of people's income. And I'm looking at this high calorie girl squat on my screen right now, and it's a little crazy right now. But I want to talk about how this guy who's running for governor, I think he's trying to replace Ron DeSantis as governor in Florida. He's trying to put a sin tax on the OnlyFans creators.
Nope.
Now, I don't think this is going to go good for him. He is a Republican, if that even matters. You know, a lot of people like to get into politics. Republican, liberals. Republicans, Democrats. He is a Republican. So some people will say he's batting for the good side. Some people will say that he's batting for the devil or the demon.
Demon got me.
Now, some people would definitely call this man a demon, and I think after he's going to state his case, and I'm going to play his little video that he should have never shot, I think it's definitely going to backfire and blow up his career. It's going to detonate any thoughts he had of trying to become the new Florida governor. I'm telling you, man, like these OnlyFans models, they are not gonna let this fly. And also the Johns down there, the guys that's forking out a bunch of money to these OnlyFans models, then they're not gonna let it fly either. So I don't know what this guy's doing. You know something? Sometimes you gotta know when to pick your battles. You gotta know what to say, and you can't just get in the spotlight and then just start spouting off at the mouth and think everything's gonna be all Gucci, think everything's gonna be all good, because it's probably not.
Nope.
No, especially if you're vying for an important position like that. That's a position of the people, okay? You're supposed to represent everybody. Now, you're going to sit up here and try to cut the income of these girls. Now, look, man, I know a lot of people out there think that OnlyFans creators, and we're talking about the women, and there's more than just, naked women on OnlyFans. There's guys on there. There's people on there selling businesses. There's people on there doing magic shows. I've never been on there. I've never had an account. I've never actually been on the site. I don't know what it looks like. I know what the little thing looks like. Their little tab or their little mascot, whatever the hell it is. Their little sign. I know what that looks like. But I've never actually been on the site. But there's a myriad of different people on there. It's not just people on there getting butt naked, selling their body. That's not it. But he's trying to directly impact the people that are doing things like that. Hashtag sin tax. It's a sin tax because it's people that's showing their body, selling their body, doing things of those sorts, trying to get a quick buck or two. Now, look, I'm actually going to pull up the stats up here because I got the stats. I got the statistics of people in America that are on OnlyFans. I also have the statistics of people, the average income of a OnlyFans creator. So I'm going to bring both of those up, and I'm going to follow those up by this guy, this idiot that spouted off his mouth, and now he pretty much detonated his career. Because he ain't going to win. There's no way he's going to win. No, he's not going to get the proper amount of votes alienating a certain group of people like that. Like I said, man, look, SEX sells. That's all it is. SEX sells. It always will. It always has. And that's just how it is. So you can't come out here and say that. Just say if he came out here and said, you're the most popular guy. Just think, you're the most popular guy in the world, right? I mean, it looks like you're going to run for president. It looks like you're going to do it landslide. I'm talking about 50 states. This guy is so like whoever this guy is, and it's nobody who we're talking about in the present. I'm just making up a guy that just came out of nowhere. He's so popular. He's going to get 80 million votes. He's literally going to get 50 states to vote for him. He's going to win all 50 states. Just say we got a guy like that, right? Get it, got it good. So he's that popular. You know what could detonate his career? You know what will make people not vote for him? Is if right before the election, he actually came out and said some stupid shit like this guy just said that's trying to be the Florida governor, D.C. and Ron DeSantis. If he came out and said, you know something, on all the OnlyFans creators, I'm going to put a 50% tax on you. Then that guy that's so popular, who was supposed to do the 50-state sweep, he might get 3 states. I mean, he's going to be out of there. He's gonna be out of there.
I'm out of here.
He's not gonna win because SEX sells. It always has, and it always will. That's just how it is. And I'm not just talking about in the United States. I'm talking about everywhere, all over the world. Did you guys know something? I'll throw this little nugget out there real quick. Did you guys know that SEX, I'm talking about the corn sites, one of the places that watches corn, I think they're top 5 for watching corn in the whole world. The world, Craig, the whole world. Their top 5 is the Philippines. Give it up for the Philippines. Give it up for the Philippines. Top 5 in the world, Craig, for watching corn. And that's why my ass be over there.
And I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. They do call me the chocolate man in the Philippines. That's just how it is. I am known as the chocolate man, and I always will be. Okay, well, look, let me go ahead and pull up these stats real quick, right? Let me go ahead and pull up these stats so we can get this thing rolling, and you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to bring up first is, let me see. I think I'm going to bring up, okay, that's the income. So I got the annual income. I got the average income. So what I'm about to pull up right here is this right here. And I'll blow it up. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Come on. Make it smaller. There it is. That's what she said.
Nope.
Okay, it says right here, while exact real-time figures vary, the U.S. hosts over 1 million LonelyFans creators as of late 2024 into early 2025, making it the leading country, with some reports suggesting around 1.4 million young women creators alone. Out of a global total exceeding 4 million creators by 2023, key states like California, of course California, right? Florida is one of the states that wants to do the syntax, so Florida. These are the key states. We got the Longhorn State, Texas, coming in at number 3. I don't know if it's number 3, but I'm just going to assume they put these in order. And then Sin City, where the syntax name is originated from, Nevada. So we got Nevada coming in at number 4. And it says has the highest density of creators per capita. Okay. So it said, let me see. It said 1.4 million young women. It don't seem like that many, because I think there's 8 billion people in the United States, so 1 million women, and there's more women in the United States than there are men. So 1.4 million young women, that's not that many. I don't think that's that many. Or maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe I'm definitely looking at it wrong. Now it says key figures and trends. The U.S. share. The U.S. accounts for a significant portion, with some sources citing 1 million creators. Okay, I just read that. The demographics, around 14% of United States women age 18 to 24 are estimated to be creators. Now, I think that'll be the perfect age. If you want to be a LonelyFans creators, you might as well knock that shit out of your system early. You might as well go ahead, get it out early, and then once you become a little older, then once you find a guy that you actually want to settle down, then you can go ahead and settle down, and then he's going to learn about your past, and it might detonate your fucking relationship like a nuclear bomb. But he finds out that you were getting tapped out
Y'all some booty cheeks.
on LonelyFans. I mean, this can come back to bite you. I'm not going to lie. This can come back to bite you. Now, it could be a significant source of income if you play your cards right, or if you get lucky. There's definitely luck. You got to have the luck of the draw when it comes to LonelyFans. Some people, they just get it. Maybe you might have this huge hook nose, and guys just catch on to it. They're like, oh, man, I never seen that before. Then you get a huge following. Maybe one boob is bigger than the other. Dudes are like, oh, look at that. Then you get a huge following. So, you sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. It says global context. Globally, OnlyFans had over 4.1 million creators by the end of 2023. So yeah, if globally they have 4.1, in America alone is taking in over 1 million, yeah, that's a significant amount coming from the U.S. So that means that we're definitely some dirty people with the demon in us over here, man. We got a demon in us over here for shiz.
Demon got me.
It says the platform experienced rapid growth with millions of creators joining by 2020 to 2023. Okay, and I already read that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop up the incomes. And this is the, what is this? This is the income. This is the average income, I think, of the OnlyFans creators. Here it is right here. Now, I blew that up right there. And it says, okay, over 2.1 million creators on OnlyFans with earnings ranging from supplemental income to millions per month. Okay, I mean, and that's like literally the 0.5%. Most people aren't making that. Here's what most people are making. It says average OnlyFans creators earns $150 to $180 per month. And no, I'm not talking about 150 to 180,000. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about $150. Okay, Craig. The top 1% earn 33% of total revenue. Like I said, man, it's like a shot in the dark. You got to have a little bit of luck. You got to be that person. Maybe you got to have something that's different about yourself, and the people will, they'll gravitate towards you. I know one thing that people like is the girl next door look. Now, this girl, Sophie Rain, you're going to hear her talking a little bit. And you know something, Sophie Rain, I've never seen any of her content, and I'm sure that it's great, and I'm sure that it's pretty, she looks pretty good. Some people don't think that she looks good, but I think she looks very good. And I think she's got to be younger than 25 for sure. But Sophie Rain is out here making a straight-up bag. And I thought that she was very good looking until I heard her talk. Then I was like, jeez, bro. Ruined again. Yep, she did open her damn mouth, and you're going to hear it, and it made her less attractive to me. It says top earners benefit from existing audiences, niche content, high-quality materials, and aggressive marketing. While most OnlyFans creators earn below average incomes, strategic audience growth and consistency can lead to significant earnings. Male creators, oh yeah, if you didn't know, I was a Grammy Award-winning reader. Yep, Grammy Award-winning reader. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? So yes, I was nominated one of the best readers in the United States. Actually, in the world, Craig. In the world. It says male creators often make more, tapping into niches like, oh, Lord.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
Tapping into niches like LGBTQ plus and male fitness modeling. Now, look, you can do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, hey, baby, get it. Get it how you get it. If you like it, you like it. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Male creators often make more tapping into niches like LGBTQ+.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
Definitely gonna need him. You definitely gonna need him. That's for sure. So $150 to $180 per month. That is not a lot of money. That is definitely not a lot of money for doing the things that you're going to do on OnlyFans. Now, just think about this, man. You got everything out on OnlyFans. You got a plan for OnlyFans. You know something? You still got your job. You still got your job, right? And you working in the office. You working in a dental office. You're a dental assistant. And if you didn't know, man, dental assistants, they be about that business.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jam.
They definitely be about that life. And they be young and they be cute. So, yeah. But just say you a young, struggling dental assistant, and you like, you know something? I'm going to go ahead and make me a OnlyFans. Not too many people know me in the office, but a lot of these guys come in here, they be trying to get my phone number. They think I'm cute. Now, if they think I'm cute, then I'm pretty sure I can get about 1, 2, 3, 4 million people to think I'm cute, right?
Nope.
And I can go out here and make a bag. So then you strategize. You sit up here, you strategize. Oh, I got to come up with a niche. So you come up with a niche. You go to Lover's Package, and you get your 1, 2, 3. You got your big boy that's black all the way down to your, you know what I'm saying, the little Asian-looking one, right? So you set them up. You like, you know something? I got a real good setup. And I'm going to put me on a real good show, right? So then you got the props already, right? Now you get the background all set up. You got the baby oil like Diddy. You got all that set up, right? And then you go ahead, you launch your show. You do a little bit of marketing. You tell some guys that's coming in, hey, don't tell anybody. But my OnlyFans account is CatCat6969. So you pass the word out. Now you do a little bit of marketing, right? You pass the word out. Now about 8 guys got your OnlyFans, and you think, okay, I'm gonna make a little bit of money. And then once I start, that's only the start of it, right? So I'm gonna start there. Then I'm gonna grow my gathering up to about 1 million.
Nope.
It probably ain't gonna happen. So then you go out there and you do this show, right? You totally expose yourself. You doing all the crazy stuff. You got people commenting in. They're like, hey, do this, stick that, do this. Hey, let me get some.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jam.
Shove it here, shove it there, shove it everywhere. So they're doing all that, right? And you doing it. You literally doing all you thinking about is making a bag. Well, the end of the month comes and you done made $150. And now you got to think about, now you got to sit back and contemplate after you done either took Xannies or Perks, because you're going to do that. That's what you're going to do. You're definitely going to do Xannies or Perks. Or you're going to drink a whole bottle of wine, or you're going to smoke the spliffs and break down the blunts, all that shit. One of those things, if not 2 or all of them, you're going to do it. So when you do that and you're sitting at home alone with your little dog, Chester, and you're just sitting back and you're thinking about all that crazy stuff you did on OnlyFans, and you came out with $200 tops, well, you know something? That might put you in a state of depression. It just might mentally capacitate you. It might make you mentally ill. And now you up there in the shrink, you talking about all this and that and the third, and now you just you're a messed up unit. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. I'm just saying that's one of the turnouts that could actually happen to you. And not only that, it's happened to a lot of girls before. And it's still happening to this day.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day.
To this day.
To this day. To this day.
It's happening to this day, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up this video, right? And this girl is actually going to talk about her income. Man, why they do me like this? Why are they doing this? I swear to God, as soon as I try to pull up a video, oh my God. Did they make my video disappear? Why did they do this? All right, there it is. There I was about to say, bro.
How much I made.
All right, now. And then I'm going to pull up this guy that's running for, I was about to say running for president. This guy that's running for the governor. I'm going to pull him up, and I'm going to let him state his case, right? And then I'm going to let Sophie Rain do her little rebuttal, and then he's going to do his little rebuttal to Sophie Rain. And then we can close out the show. But let's listen to this girl right here. It said, how much I made in one day on OnlyFans. Take it away, baby.
In one day on OnlyFans. Obviously, you know the real site, right? Yeah, let's figure out how much I made yesterday. So September the 7th, 2025. So starting off, I got 4 new subscribers. I get $8 for each, but then the 20% deducted. So that equals $6.40 I get each subscriber. And I sold some pictures for $40, so I got $32.
Now listen. These amounts don't sound like a lot, and it's not. Now, when she's saying that she's selling pictures, I've seen what kind of pictures these girls sell. I'm still on the girl's Snapchat right now. Actually, she might have took me off because I haven't talked to her in a while. But you can do this shit on Snapchat too. Snapchat is another form of kind of like OnlyFans. So if you make a private Snapchat and you add somebody to the group, then only those people can see it. And if you're putting out explicit content, then you're one of the guys that's privy to that. Now, I was one of the guys that's privy to this, but I was actually dealing with this girl, in one of those natures, like
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jam.
we were actually hanging out like that, right? We were actually, doing our thing. But I used to see all this stuff that she used to put on there, and it was kind of like a $Lonelyfans. She'd be like, oh, I'm selling, and it's the same, right around the same numbers. Or I'm selling pictures for $18, or I'm selling videos for $40. I seen it live and in living color. And I'm telling you, man, it was every orifice full up to the brim. Every orifice, things sticking out of here. I'm telling you, it looked like a damn octopus tentacles. She looked like an octopus, like with all those legs sticking up. I'm telling you, man, it was the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. And she's still doing it to this day. So when they said that they're selling pictures, it's not like they're just selling pictures in lingerie. That's not what they're talking about. They're selling highly, highly explicit pictures. And that's what I was talking about when I just went into my spiel. When you sell these things and you don't make the profit that you want to make, and you come out, at the end of the day, you coming off with $100, and you like, damn, I did all this, that, and the third. You know something? It might not hit you then. But it'll hit you later. Maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year down the road. You could be like, damn, I can't believe I did all that for $100 when you could have just got you a man and been fine. Let's let her finish talking about what she's talking about. And like I said, when she's explaining this, she's not just talking about bikini pictures or lingerie pictures. She's talking about full, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot going on in these pictures too. There's probably like fluid leaking out. I've seen those too. I'm just saying.
I also got a tip, like just a tip for $25, which means I got $20. And then I sold some videos for $100, and then I got $80. Then I was like doing this like spin wheel roulette thing with someone, and we were kind of just seeing what it was landing on. So I ended up getting loads of $8, $3, $10, like just random amounts coming in. Like you can literally see all the random amounts coming in. Then I sold a video for $100, so I got $80. Let's figure out the entire amount. I can look at that in the earnings.
Now, she's already getting taxed because OnlyFans, they're going to get their money. They're definitely going to take their cut right off the top, okay? Before you see anything, OnlyFans taking their cut right off the top. So just imagine with them taking their cut right off the top, if you get taxed another 50%, and I'm going to let her finish, she's going to tell you what she made at the end of the day. Imagine what she made at the end of the day if she got taxed 50% of that, cut net income in half. I mean, how would you feel about that?
Statistics, that does me a favor. The gross amount, so without the 20% deducted, was $421.99, and I got $337.59. You can literally see right here. For people in the UK, that equals £248.84. Yeah, that's how much I made yesterday just on that website.
Now, you know something, she said just on that website. So like I said, I just described it, and I didn't watch this video. They're doing these things on Snapchat too. So they're reaching out, and there's other sites like OnlyFans too. It's not just OnlyFans. Because if OnlyFans, just say if this guy was able to just say if they voted him in for some weird reason, which is, it's not going to happen at all.
Nope.
It's not going to happen. Not with that crazy cuckoo, I'm going to tax these girls 50% on their OnlyFans. That's not going to happen. But there's other sites out there. Just say if OnlyFans went down. It went down in a blaze of glory, right? Just say it went down. Okay, that's not going to stop anybody at all.
Nope.
Because there's other sites out there ready. They're ready for OnlyFans to self-destruct. And you know what's crazy? Whoever owns OnlyFans or the creators of it, they probably got a backup site just revving, waiting to go, revving the engine. Just wait for OnlyFans to go. They just sitting in the Dodge Charger RT, Dodge Charger Scat Pack. That's what the backup site sounds like. Just sitting up there revving this engine. Just a nice idle. As soon as OnlyFans or OnlyFans implode, that other site gonna take off. Full bore, ready to go, and all those chicks gonna jump from OnlyFans right there. And guess what's going to happen? If that site goes down, well, there'll be another site in the background waiting there, revving, idling. Just waiting to take off. And like I said, I described it earlier. Snapchat has these things too. There's a bunch of things out here, man. People don't even know Snapchat has these things. All you got to do is add somebody to a private group. So what I'm going to do, she got $377 American dollars for doing some of the wildest shit out here, okay? For doing some wild stuff. I'm guarantee you, what she's selling, things were going in every single orifice. There was fluid leaking out of orifices, probably all of them. probably all of them. And these are the things that's going to mentally damage a young girl because when she has to sit back and think about it. Because this girl that I was talking about that had me on her private Snapchat, and I could still very well be on there. This girl's going to be, she's already damaged, but she's going to be totally damaged if she's able to get a boyfriend that will stay with her because she likes pookies. All right, she likes to crash out pookies, right? She like those kind of guys. She also like older men.
There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
there are
you?
younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Yeah, so she also like older men, but she like those crash out pookies too. That choke slam, slap you, pick you up above his head, and then drop you to the floor like. She like those kind of guys. But this girl says she's making $377 at the end of the day, which is not bad. Now, if she has a normal job, you add that on top of your income. That's not bad at all. But the problem is what I've been describing throughout this whole video. It's the things that you have to do to get that money. You got to do something strange for some change. You got to do something funny for a little bit of money. That's for sure right there. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and pull up Sophie Rain. So that's just something to think about if you want to get on OnlyFans. Just think about your mental stability.
To the state of Florida, which I'm going to use for two purposes.
Okay. Let's bring this guy up right here. I don't know this guy's name, and it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Because he ain't going to win anyway. This guy's trying to unseat Ron DeSantis, or he's trying to come in after Ron DeSantis and be the next governor of Florida. Now, I'm going to let him go ahead and spew his venom, and, yeah, you'll see what's going on with this guy.
And so if I'm governor of Florida, if I'm elected on August 18th, 2026, as the Republican candidate to succeed Ron DeSantis, we're passing a 50% tax on all OnlyFans income. And guess what? For Sophie Rain, who is a proud resident of Florida, that means she's going to have to pay $42 million, $42 million, Charles, to the state of Florida, which I'm going to use for two purposes. We're going to increase public school teacher pay, and we're going to improve school lunches, something that Michelle Obama promised and never got around.
Now, what is this guy doing? He's saying that he's a Republican. I don't know.
Nope.
I mean, is he a Republican only in name? I don't know. I don't think a Republican would be this stupid. An actual Republican would be this stupid to try to implement something like this, especially when you don't even have the seat yet. You're trying to get voted in. So why would you come out and say something idiotic like this? The girls aren't going to vote for you. The guys that have OnlyFans aren't going to vote for you. So that means a lot of married guys and a lot of guys with girlfriends, they're not going to vote for you. A lot of white males or white males are not going to vote for you because a lot of those guys are loaded up with OnlyFans, especially the married ones and the guys with girlfriends. They got it. So I don't know what the hell this guy's thinking right here. And then he's talking about he wants to use this smut money to feed the children, to make them have better lunches like Michelle Obama. So now you're going back to the Obamas. Now you're trying to quote something that a Democrat did. Now, I don't know exactly where this guy's coming from. He's a little bit all over the board, and I don't agree with this at all. I don't agree with this. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Excuse me. It doesn't matter because he's not going to get in anyway. But I don't agree with this. Let the girls do what they want to do. They want to make money like that, let them make money like that. If guys want to make money like that doing the same thing, because you'll get taxed too if you're doing it. He's not only talking about the women. But I think he is kind of putting this out to try to act like he's only targeting women. So this is some of that. This is almost coming off like a little bit of women hate right here, which I don't agree with. He's also coming off with like this fresh and fit vibe, like this you need to be we need to get women married, we need to get women on the straight and narrow, we need to make sure women aren't damaged. He seemed like he's coming off a little bit of that vibe, a little bit of a churchy vibe, if you know what I mean. Like, we need to get these girls back into the Christian culture. We need to get them back in the kitchen. That shit ain't going to happen.
Nope.
Oh, you think you're going to get them back in the kitchen, right?
No, you're not.
You think that's what you're going to do?
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Let me tell you something, man. These girls going to do whatever they want to do. And I say, let them. Let them do whatever they want to do. Don't try to implement a syntax. Don't try to do this. Don't try to pull up on the screen with your no beard having ass, all right, and try to spit some red pill BS. Don't be doing that. What were you listening to, like a whole Andrew Tate / Fresh and Fit video or something like that? Like, what's going on here? Like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, I don't agree with this guy at all. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bring Sophie Rain up on the screen. And if you haven't seen Sophie Rain, she is definitely a good-looking girl. I mean, I don't know if she's the smartest.
Nope.
But it don't matter because she's a millionaire from OnlyFans. So let's go ahead and bring her up on the screen. And she has a rebuttal to this. This is Sophie Rain right here. And this is the girl right here. Some people will say she looks average. I think she looks very good. And she almost looks like she's mixed with a little bit of Spanish. Because they have some Spanish girls out there that actually look kind of white. They have some Spanish girls out there that actually look white and actually have red hair. I mean, look at Canelo Saul Alvarez. He looks like a white guy with red hair, kind of. But he'd whoop that ass for sure. He definitely put mitts on you. So let's listen to Sophie Rain. I think she's a very good-looking girl. This girl's a millionaire. This girl's definitely a millionaire. And I'm not talking about, like, just made $1 million. No, she's making, like, millions. I mean, she's making a lot of money. Let's hear what she has to say about this guy, the idiocracy that this guy just spit on my screen.
Never in my whole life did I think that I would wake up and see a Florida politician trying to start beef with me for clout.
OnlyFans creator Sophie Rain got into an argument on social media with a Florida Republican gubernatorial candidate about his proposed tax on OnlyFans creators.
If you're an OnlyFans model and you reside in Florida, get ready to pay 50% of your income to the state.
James Fishback proposed a 50% so-called sin tax.
Oh, so his name is James Fishback, right? James Flounder Trout Ass Fishback. He thinks he's going to get into the gubernatorial seat with this nonsense.
No,
man.
you're not.
He really thinks he's going
to. No, you're not. No, you're not.
On OnlyFans creators in Florida, which would be on top of existing taxes.
It is called a sin tax because it is a sin, number one.
See, I told you he was trying to get like preachy, and he came off with this like churchy vibe. He came off with this churchy vibe for sure. I mean, you can pack that shit up and put it in the bag and throw that thing right in the trash compactor and compact it, because it ain't going to happen.
But the purpose of a sin tax in economics is to disincentivize and deter a behavior.
So, like, yeah, just like I said, man. Just like I said, he's trying to get these girls back on the straight and narrow. He's like, oh, you know something? These girls are being damaged from showing their bodies on OnlyFans. And while I do agree with that, I definitely agree with that, it's not up to you as a gubernatorial candidate that's trying to get in the seat. It's not up to you to determine what these girls do with their bodies, what these girls do with their mental health. I mean, it's not like they're going down here and mowing down a bunch of people in a U-Haul truck or something like that. Now, what they will probably do is end up in a damn burgundy SUV trying to run over ICE agents. They might do that, and then you know the outcome of that, right? So that's something they might do for sure, because that mental damage start hitting like a Mack truck, and then they get in that damn SUV, think they trying to make a change, try to think that they try to help out their neighbors, and try to run over ICE agents. And like I said, you already know how that ends up. So that could be one outcome for them. That's what they might do. But stop trying to get these girls on the straight and narrow, man. Don't do it. They'll figure it out for themselves.
Post directed at creator Sophie Rain, he argued the tax could help fund priorities like teacher pay and school lunches. Rain criticized his proposal in a video.
So he's trying to take money from OnlyFans creators. This guy thinks he's Robin Hood. Take from the rich, give to the poor, and give it to teachers. Did you ask the teachers how they're going to feel getting money from OnlyFans creators? That's where their income comes from. Now, if you're going to do that, just say if OnlyFans bombs. Then what are you going to do? You're just going to take the money from the state to supplement the income that you were getting from the tax money from the OnlyFans creators? I mean, you ever thought about that, Fishback? You jellyfish back? You ever think about that? I don't think so.
Nope.
Response.
And I would be more than happy to pay that if multi-billion-dollar corporations were also being properly taxed. But surprise, they're not.
The back and forth.
Hey, give it to her right there. Give it to her right there. But, you know, that's what happens when you try to put your you put politics aside. This ain't even about politics anymore. This is about your your morality, or I think it's morality. Something like that. How moral you are. Well, guess what, baby? It's 2026 now. We ain't moral out here no more, and I damn sure ain't moral. That's for sure. Look, man, me, yes, I do need Jesus.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
I do need him. I'm not moral, and a lot of people out here ain't moral either. You know this girl right here trying to say that she's a whole Christian, I think. I think that she says she's a whole Christian, and she might have even claimed that she's a virgin. This girl right here on the screen in 4K and OLED right here on my screen trying to claim that. Now, do I think she is? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I think that's some of the claims that she was making. Let her make the claim. We know that it ain't happening. We know that they ain't virgins and they ain't this and that, and they're not holier than thou, walking around with a halo over their head. No, baby, that's not what I'm expecting. I know the truth. But don't come out here as a gubernatorial candidate and try to make these girls' decision for them, or try to make them pay the penalty because of your morality.
Has drawn millions of views as Fishback, a hedge fund investment executive with limited political experience.
Oh, so he already got money. He a bigwig. He's a hedge fund investor or a hedge fund manager. So yeah, he's definitely rolling in the dough.
She's using you for your money. Let her use me for my money. Yes. Let her use me for my money.
Now, that's really what he's saying on the back end. I would love to check this guy's computer. Check Fishback's computer. Now, I know he's got a server that's tighter than a nun's, you know what I'm saying. He got a computer that's sewed up tighter than a nun's, you know what, baby. And he ain't letting nobody see, but I'm telling you, man, this dude got some shit on his computer. He's probably looking at Sophie Rain. He's probably donated money to her under an alternate account. I'm telling you, and he looks like one of these guys. I know what they look like. Look at it. It's all in the eyes, baby. It's all in the eyes. I guarantee you, he looking at some crazy shit online. And if they were able to break into his MacBook Pro or whatever kind of computer he got, I guarantee you, man, he wouldn't be voting. I mean, he wouldn't be going out for the gubernatorial seat anymore.
And I'm out of here.
Man, they would kick him smooth out. I guarantee you, he got some dirt on his computer. I can see it in his eyes.
Seeks to elevate his campaign on a national stage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, these guys be out here, man, they be tripping. They be doing all the stuff right behind the scenes, but then they get out here on the camera and try to act like, oh, you know something? Do as I say, but don't do as I do. I think that's the way that the saying goes. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here. Don't try to tax these girls. Actually, it doesn't even matter because, like I said, you ain't getting in anyway. It's Black Suburban Dad Reviews. I am the man with the red shirt. I am the man with the most flaws in the game. I am the flawed one, and I wear my flaws as a badge of honor. Tell a friend to like and subscribe to the video. You like and share the video. Find me on Facebook, Tinstagram. Ooh, that's a new one, right? Tinstagram. I mix two sites, Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. Find me on those at Black Suburban Dad Reviews. To the next one. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. I'm out.